What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are well. Today, we are taking a first look at Endless Ocean Luminous. Full disclosure, code for the game was provided by the publisher, but please keep in mind this is not paid content and the publisher has no control of my critical opinion of the game. We are covering this on the 7th of May. This came out, I believe, Thursday last week, Friday last week. We had a bank holiday here in the UK. Yesterday is Tuesday today, sorry, so my schedule's a little bit off. Yeah, been out for a couple of days. If you don't know what Endless Ocean is, it's their Nintendo's first party.
Testing communication systems.
Hold on, don't test communications yet.
Can you
Hold
hear
on,
me?
no, no. It's their like take on underwater diving scuba diving game. They've done a couple of these. I think the last time we got Endless Ocean game was on the Wii. There was two on the Wii, right? It was Endless Ocean 1 and 2. I don't know if there was a portable. Was that a portable game? I definitely remember playing the Wii one, the first Wii one. I don't think I played the second Wii one. It's so long ago, I can't remember anything about it. So this series has been in dormant for a long time for them. Oh yeah, we haven't had one of these for a long time. If you don't know what it is just this is more. This is not your gamer's game. That's the best way to. I don't know what's the best way to say this. This is one of those like sit back, chill, relaxing type games. You know, it's just this is to fishing what Pokemon Snap is to Pokemon, basically. Like imagine that, but even less gamey. So that's what you should be coming into this with. Like I was gonna compare it to, like, remember in the heyday of PS3, like we had all like Flow and Flower and all those type of games. You know, there was just like a subgenre of game was just about just chilling and relaxing. You know, like the original Endless Ocean games came out around that time, but even those Endless Ocean games and even Flow and Flower and all that, they were way more gamey. They still had gamey elements. But like from what I'm again, because it's been like a couple of days now, when we get into this, you'll see what I'm talking about. I played about half an hour off stream, just to test audio stuff and all that. But like what you could tell off right from the bat with this release is, and it's still the same developer as the first two games. So it's not like the developer changed anything. Obviously, it's been years, so the teams could have changed everything. But same developer. But yeah, compared to those first two games and those other games that I talked about, Flow and those relaxing type of, I want to say ASMR type, ASMR type games. It's way less gamey. So anyway, let's get right into this. This is how it like starts. It just puts you
You
right into
must be
this.
the new researcher HQ sent. It's nice to meet you.
It
I'm
doesn't.
your survey,
I
exploration,
can't see
and
settings
research
until I get in,
assistant
so I got to
AI.
adjust audio.
You may call me Sarah. I'll be providing support to you during your dives. Thank you for your hard work on behalf of the Ocean Research Project.
You're welcome, personally.
The head office reports that you're one of their best.
I
Please
am already
begin
best.
moving so that I can confirm your location.
All right. Let me just quickly go in here and show you what the options are. There's not. You see a little bit more when, because this is like a prologue mission. You see a little bit more when you get into the other menu. But let me just turn down this music a little bit. Even though the game is all about music and ambiance, it's just I don't want it to drown me out. Yeah, if we just have a quick look of what we got here, you got, like, change your camera axis, camera rotation speed, camera auto follow. That's what we've got here. All right, so let's just do this first story mission. It's just going to show us the controls and we can talk about what's going on. Have a look. All right, left stick move, right stick look around. If you use your what's the best way to call these, R1, R2, to like dive up and down.
Location confirmed. You may now swim whichever way you like. Now, let's make sure the lenses in your mask are working correctly so you can perform your research. When you scan a creature, you should be able to see its biological data. Try scanning the fish over there.
So yeah, this game is literally you scuba dive and look at fish and take pictures of fish. Get close to a fish and hold L. You know, and it's just about filling out your air quotes Pokedex to get all the fish. And they've made it way less
Scan
gamey,
successful.
like I was saying in the
Note
beginning,
that if you
compared to
keep
the other
holding the button,
first
you'll
two
be able
games.
to scan more
That's
creatures.
basically all you do. Like the one gimmick in this game is there's a multiplayer mode. But then it's kind of weird because that's not like the spirit of this game, because people who are going to be picking up this game regardless of like scores and everything like that are like, oh, I want a different type of, you know, I got my usual games I play, but I just need something chill and relaxing. But then you don't want to do even though multiplayer stuff is going to be chill and relaxing, because all it is like you play with 8, 9 other players and you do the same thing that you do in single player. But like, you know, that's the whole point of chill relaxing, that you just want to sit back and, you know, don't do
When
anything.
you scan a new organism, its biological data is
So I
transmitted
just
to
don't
HQ.
I don't understand why you would want to do that, you know?
Scan more and more organisms to build up your reputation as a researcher. You might have noticed that after you scanned it, the light you saw on it disappeared. I'll get into why that happened at a later point.
Magic.
This is the Veiled Sea, an ocean region whose topographical features are in constant flux. Feel free to explore, and simply let me know when you are ready to continue your dive training.
Chapter 1. So if we get back here, what we're going to see is there's a got your multiplayer section. You could do your single player dives, and then you got your story missions. But they've gated their story missions to like how many fish you scan. You can only get up to like mission 5 or something. Like a new chapter in the story has become unlocked. Okay. A chance to meet creatures that are difficult to find during dives. For a limited time, you are welcome to visit a special dive area where you will meet a wide variety of marine life, including unusual schools of fish and huge fish you've never seen before. Ooh. And there's you know, fish don't attack you or anything like that. So what we got here, you got your profile. Let's have a quick look at all this stuff. Again, this is on a new save, so I was testing this on a previous save. That's what you got here. You got your customize. All right, you get the idea. Stickers. Can you put stickers on? You can put stickers on your gear, and then you got your emotes, which basically is what you use for online. You just got your logs here of what you did, I'm assuming. Oh, it's just your beastry, basically. Salvage log. Another little. Well, I've seen it in the story missions. You just find little treasures. Mystery board. Is this what? Is this what it was talking about? Special dives or special dives in this? So this is your online. You can't do anything if you haven't got a Nintendo Switch Online collection, unfortunately. Got options here. Did anything change? Oh, I'm a total 100% liar. The only thing they added was credits here. I thought I saw more options here. Nope, I'm lying. Yeah, and then you got solo dive. You could just dive and, you know, take pictures of everything. And dive festival, sacred beasts, or oh wait, what's going on here? All right, I'm blind. Where is the special dive area? So yeah, let's just do these first couple of story missions. It just shows you the controls and everything, what's going on, and then it's gonna get us off anyway. And then we'll just play that single. I think the special dive area might be in that single player section. Tips: there is a limit to the number of dives that you can present at the same time at a dive site.
We've arrived at the canyon. As you can see, there's only a narrow passage between the cliffs. Our destination is a nearby cave. I'll mark its location for you.
So if you press A, you do a little, like a boost.
Down currents tend to occur in areas like this that have steep drop-offs. A down current occurs because the water is actually falling into the crevice toward the seafloor. Isn't nature fascinating?
Mm-hmm. Like if I was gonna scuba dive, I wouldn't want to go into caves, man. Like just getting stuck. That is. What was that? They made a movie out of it. All those kids that got stuck in the cave. It was based on a real life thing.
You
And
will
like, they had to
notice a
scuba
large
dive them
reef
out.
composed of many diverse species of coral. We call this the world coral. It's home to a unique ecosystem, with numerous creatures living in and around it.
Do coral reefs be in caves?
Research shows it is critical to sustaining life throughout the veiled sea.
I'm not a coral
But
reef
look
expert.
here.
I thought.
Some parts of it are dying. The cause of this necrotizing effect isn't currently understood. But it appears to be spreading, gradually killing this bustling hub of underwater life. If the necrosis continues, a point of no return will be reached. The world coral will die. It is a critical part of the ecosystem in the Veiled Sea, so such an event would profoundly impact life here and in the surrounding ocean. Project Aegis was founded to investigate why this is happening and stop the necrosis before it's too late. You are now the newest member of Project Aegis. Welcome.
Woo.
Ready to get started?
I'm not gonna say sure. Now when I say ready, it just gives you. I want to see if the line changes because I did ready before.
Of course, as your assistant
Oh,
AI,
nothing.
I'll continue
Same.
to provide you with navigational guidance and research support.
Wait, they gave us an option because again, I was playing on a different save. I
I should
think it said
note that
literally
you
the
will
same thing.
not be allowed to return to the world coral without specific clearance from HQ. Now that you've gotten a good look at it, we'd better be on our way.
You don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. All right, I want to point something out.
Huh? My
No,
sensors are showing an
wait,
increase in
hold
activity.
on,
The
lady,
cave
wait.
is starting to shake. Analyzing. I detect unusual biometric signs nearby.
Caution advised. I just had to press A quickly. Oh, it's not this scene. All right, remember that big fish, ladies and gentlemen.
Sending emergency transmission to HQ. Major disruption occurring at the World Coral. Researchers in the area may be in danger.
No, the fish can't attack us.
There it is, and it's enormous. It looks like an extremely large variant of coelacanth. I've searched our database, and there are few examples of a coelacanth of that size, or with that golden coloring. I understand you want to investigate, but it's not safe.
Remember the next time we see
Seismic
that.
activity detected. The seafloor is shifting. There's a risk that that creature will be agitated. I advise not to go near it. Use a dolphin kick to get away faster.
Game's playing it, so I can't do nothing because you know I'd go right up to it, right?
You should be out of danger now. And your vitals readout indicates you're not hurt. It's unusual to have such a strange experience on your first expedition. Then again, this is called the Ocean of Mystery for a reason. I hope we meet that creature again. But first, you'll be learning about salvage from one of the other divers on the team.
A new chapter of the story has been unlocked. All right, let's go. It's just quickly. It's literally just like Xing through until you get to chapter 5, and then you can scan multiple creatures at once to collect light and reveal information about them. And we'll probably talk about this when we do our final thoughts, right? We're in like 20 minutes in already talking about it already. Like I think the big conversation around this game is there enough here, even for the type of game it is, to justify the price tag? You know, because it's still like a £40 game, right? So
HQ reviewed our data and confirmed the creature we saw last time was a new species.
like the previous two games had way more gamey elements. And if we talk about other relaxing type games of that era, like Flow and Journey and Flower, they weren't like, full price. They weren't box products, but it was like, PSN games, but still they weren't.
I can only hope we see it again. But for today, we'll focus on finding salvage. There are lots of objects to be discovered in these waters, from household trash to ancient treasures. Part of your role as a researcher is to salvage these artifacts, bringing them to the surface so we can study them further. To help you learn, you'll be joined by another diver. Here he is now.
Master Chief's gonna show up. Master Chief! No, we didn't have the money to voice him, sorry. Hey, name's Daniel. I already know you're as Invisible Bee. Heard you got pretty shook up. No, I never. What are you talking about?
Daniel is one of the most senior divers on the team.
Did he not speak?
He's very knowledgeable about the Veiled Sea.
Oh, actually, wait. I could be taking the mick out of this, but maybe they're saying like, no, but I can have radio on, right? So she's my AI, so obviously I can hear her because she's my AI in my suit, but I can't hear him because, we're underwater. But you can't have
Shall
mic
we
or
get
something?
started? As Daniel would no doubt tell you, the best way to find salvage is to look for glowing objects on the ocean floor.
A friendly competition. All right, whatever. Sorry, I can't read and you mumbled it, so I don't know what you're saying. Oh, look. It's right there. A wooden bracelet, so you can do emotes here. So if I just show you, like, that's the emote we're gonna put on it, because I don't know what's going on here.
Salvage
Like, again, if you're playing multiplayer, it's probably to mark your items and stuff. You got instinct, so that's why you're rookie of the year. Won't stop you from getting smoked. I got a nose for treasure. Just what? Oh, he's got smack talk. Okay,
HQ.
now I'm gonna go in. Listen, mate. When you
relocate
learn to
the
actually
northwest
speak,
and
then talk
search
to
for
me.
salvage there.
Wait, where we? I wasn't paying attention.
Salvage found. It seems the harder something is to find, the more valuable it is.
All I found was a piece of junk. Not my best day.
HQ has granted permission to search in the northeast. Please continue looking for salvage.
All right, we're gonna get one of our big gamey elements here. And when I say big, yeah, I didn't mean to play it up, but it's just. You located a strange slab.
This merits further investigation. I'll call Daniel over.
Oh my god, we found a slab. Are we upgrading Soul's armor? If you know the reference, you know the reference. You don't, shame on you. Because, Souls fans and playing chill diving ASMR games, totally same. Lap over, what's the word I'm looking for? Cutting board nice. I thought my hole was I thought my haul was bad.
It appears to be a stone tablet, a very old one. The square patterns suggest it might be a chessboard.
Pick crossboard.
I'll cross-reference against the database and try to provide further analysis. Please stand by.
Speaking of pick cross, did you know like the because we're speaking about Nintendo Switch, I think Nintendo published it right a couple of months ago, like all the 3DS pick cross games into one. Like you buy the base game and it's like £4 to get like pick cross S1, S2. Is it sorry E1, E2, E3? It came out in February. I didn't even know. I love those pick cross games. We should have covered that. I'm still thinking about it. I was like, oh, it's been a couple of months now, but man, talk about like releasing something and
Result
not like
found, 74%
hyping it
match.
up.
This appears to be a relic of the Oan's people who perished tens of thousands of years ago.
Shame on you, Nintendo. That's the game you should have told me about.
Little is known about the Oans, but it's said they built a thriving civilization on the Veiled Sea. In legend, they are referred to as the Guardians of the
Those
Sea,
could
an advanced
class as
people
chill,
who
relaxing
lived in
games.
harmony with the ocean.
All right, I'm talking myself up now. We might go and cover that from a couple of months ago. I don't know if the value was great though, because sorry, this ain't the Picross stream, because you know they did the Picross S series, which released on Switch, and then did the E series, which released on 3DS. So it was like E1 to 9, and then so they released S Plus, which is basically the Pokemon. Picross E series. Why did I say Pokemon? Picross E series from 3DS. You buy the base game and then you buy upgrade DLC for each game. I don't know how much it will work out to. I don't know if there's like a full package you could buy. So like money wise, I don't like how the way they released it. I hope there's like one package. You just pay like 40 and you can get like 9 Picross games. That would be nice. Even if it's not, if it's like £4 per. Actually, I shouldn't even say £4. I don't know what the prices are.
The value of a genuine Oan's artifact would be immeasurable.
Thank you for tuning in to our Picross segment of Endless Ocean. It's in the contract, chat. I gotta talk about other Nintendo games and I cover Nintendo games. That's what they asked me to do. I swear. That's a joke, by the way. Calm down, YouTube comments. It's a joke. You know what that means, kids? That thing that could be actual
Request
treasure.
received from HQ. We've been asked to bring the tablet back for study.
Oh boy, I got walloped so bad my head's
If it
spinning.
really is an Oan's artifact, it would be a monumental discovery. HQ will confirm and provide compensation accordingly.
New chapter has been unlocked in the story. Literally, we can go free dive, but again, we might as well just get to chapter 5 because it blocks it off anyway. I think it's gonna say like you got to scan like 500 fish to proceed, so might as well quickly get this out of the way if I don't stop every 5 minutes to talk about Picross. No promises. Visit various tags that other divers attach to things. You will undoubtedly make some interesting discoveries. Yeah, but I don't do multiplayer, so how am I gonna do those discoveries? It hasn't got any, like, from what I've seen, it's not got like split screen stuff or anything like that, because that might be a bit chillaxing to couch diving co-op kind of thing, but no, it's all online. And if you already got a Nintendo Online Switch connection, but
I hope you were able to get some rest after all the excitement yesterday.
But I don't know if I could justify an online connection for this
tagging.
alone.
Tags are a useful way to communicate with other divers, but they can also help you navigate around in the ocean. Let's start by tagging a creature. Scan one and select the tag you want to apply while focused on it.
All right, let's go here. Let's go. If you press A, once you scan a thing, it will give. I do like that it does this though.
Recognized by its beautiful dark blue coloring with a yellow stripe running from the tip of its mouth all the way along its back. Unlike other damselfish, it tends to live in deep water reefs and coral reefs.
You can zoom out
It
and
is
zoom
very
in.
wary and will conceal itself amid the rocks when it feels threatened.
Is it good eating though? So, oh wait, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say that? Oh no, I was meant to tag it. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Whoops. Focused on good eating comment.
Sailfin tang. This yellowish, longfin tang lives in rocky areas and reefs. Members of the species have stripes from a young age. Though a juvenile will swim with its fins spread out, the adult only opens its fins to frighten other creatures. An herbivore, this fish likes to feed on algae and moss.
Isn't it algae? Wait, I got a target, right? Let's not mess this up again. What we're gonna do.
Tag successfully applied. You'll
Look,
be able to keep track of this creature's location on your map.
She said algae, that's why.
Tags can also be attached to salvage. Let's try it. There appears to be salvage in that area.
Oh, was it not close enough? Blew our mind. It's a hairpin. Oh my god.
Tag successfully applied. This salvage will now be marked on your map.
Wait, are we not gonna
You
pick
can
it up?
also
We're just
see
gonna leave it?
tags on your map from divers who are sharing with you. I'll go into more detail about sharing later. It looks like Daniel saw your tag and decided to head this way. Receiving transmission. The researchers at HQ have concluded their study of the artifact. The artifact was confirmed to be an ancient relic of the Oan's people. HQ is referring to it as the Mystery Board. On it are squares containing inscriptions relating to the mysteries of the Veiled Sea. They've been called the 99 Mysteries.
Oh, that's what that section was.
For some reason, due to properties not understood by HQ scientists, the squares appear to be capable of producing light.
I X'd through it when I was testing audio, so I totally missed that bit when I read it. When I was playing off stream. You don't think if we solve the mystery, the squares are gonna light up?
Scientifically speaking, that wouldn't be possible. Then again, it would hardly be the first phenomenon we've seen with no rational explanation. The mystery board will prove very valuable if it helps us learn more about these mysterious waters, or shows us how to save the world coral.
Alright, I think one more mission lets us do that. Before we have to go to solo dive. Or multiplayer. Because I think your progress carries over from both. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Hello there. I see someone has decided to join us for your last day of training.
Surprise, this could be Master Chief. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. I can make this joke all day, okay? It's the same publisher. They own the IP. It's fair game. It seems like okay.
Daniel must be feeling competitive after you found the mystery board.
Comments in the chat if you know what game. If you don't, shame on you.
Today, you'll be free to make your own way through the Veiled Sea, using what you've learned as you explore.
All right, what we looking for? Is that fish there? I swear. It's coral. I'm blind, chat. It's really getting me off on this section. It wants me to go to a specific. I swear when I played it last time, they were right here. Where are they? Manta ray, was it?
Giant manta ray. Well known to the general public as well as to divers, this is the
Wow,
world's
I was going to
largest
flex
ray.
about my fish knowledge.
Each manta ray has a unique pattern of black spots on its stomach that helps to tell them apart. These black spots can spread across the entire stomach, making some manta rays appear entirely black. This ray sometimes jumps out of the water. This is thought to be because the ray is startled or trying to remove parasites. Giant manta ray.
Oh, sorry. Alright, that one should get food. My emotes are the best emotes.
You may notice that creatures are easier to see after you scan them, since the shroud of light around them goes away. HQ's working hypothesis is there are luminous bacteria that get repelled by electromagnetic waves from our scanning arrays. This process is known as collecting light. Transmission from HQ. We have updated information about the status of the world coral. HQ monitoring systems have detected light emissions at the world coral and a concomitant reduction in necrotic matter. It seems that somehow, light is returning to the world coral and restoring it.
Sorry, I'm not reading out what Master Chief says. If they can't voice him, I'm not going to do it. Alright, was this the thing I wanted to point out before? Hold on. Keep an eye. Oh, never mind. Maybe it was a bug before when because I was testing audio when I was and I stayed on this screen and it like the fish was floating by and it wasn't moving at all. Maybe it was a bug. Hold on. Damn it.
Look at
Game
that.
ruined my joke.
It's
Look
the
at that.
same
It's the
large
same.
coelacanth that we encountered last time. Risk level, moderate. While its temperament toward humans is unclear, the creature does not seem as agitated as last time. I advise trying to scan it. But please be careful.
Don't try this at home, kids. Where did it go? Totally oh, there's a can we trigger it? Can we trigger it? Can we trigger it? Nothing. Oh, we could just go for it. The game lied to me. Isn't there a biblical story, something about this and a whale and a... It was a coelacanth, right? Joke in there somewhere. Alright, anyway, that's enough of lied to me game.
You did it. Scan successful. I'll transmit our data on the supersized coelacanth to headquarters. HQ has assigned this new species the name Raja Emmas, which translates to Golden King.
Sorry, that wasn't me trying to laugh. Stop laughing at my own joke. I had to cough and I couldn't hit my cough button quick enough. Excuse me, hold on.
It's never been studied before, so needless to say, the data you gathered will be quite illuminating. You may not know that HQ maintains a numbered database of unidentified marine life, or UMLs for short. By scanning Raja Emmas, you've officially discovered a UML. Congratulations. Your career with Project
We did it together,
Aegis
everybody.
is off to a promising start.
Give yourselves a clap.
Strangely, it seems to have started shining in response to your discovery of Raja Emmas.
Gonna unlock this second Picross game.
It appears you were right. We'll have to keep an eye on the mystery board as we do our research.
Got it.
And with that, your training is now concluded. Between finding the mystery board and discovering Raja Emmas, it's been an eventful few days. I look forward to working with you both again. Happy diving!
All right. I think it locks it now. Let's have a look. Check out some of them other game modes. Yeah, I was right. Scan creatures 500 times. Complete chapter 1.5. All right, so all we can do now is just basically. Oh, let's go mystery board a second. All we can do is go to solo dive. Oh, it doesn't even load up the model. It's just literally that's okay. It's a bit anticlimactic. I guess it will be in our beastry, right? Actually, I do like that. Does it? Oh, it reads. Oh, it reads the audio back as well. That's nice. Wait, is it here? Oh wait, no. No, it is. It is. That was not the same one I saw.
Raja Emmas. One of the unique species only found in the Veiled Sea, it bears many similarities to modern coelacanths, and it also appears to be able to mimic its surroundings. Details of its nature are still under investigation.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Raja Emmas. One of the unique
Can I do this
species
without fat
only
fingering
found
now?
in the Veiled Sea, it bears many similarities to modern coelacanths, and it also appears to be able to mimic its surroundings. Details of its nature are still under investigation. What is known is that it is considerably larger than any known coelacanth, with its entire body covered in golden scales. This appearance is the reason for the name Raja Emmas, or Golden King. When this creature arrived, what looked like glowing particles were observed. Further analysis indicates that this is in fact waste given off by the creature, though the particles appear to glow when exposed to any amount of light, even the dive lights of divers. The presence of these particles can even give the impression that the divers themselves are glowing.
All right. Got it. All right, let's go into solo dive. Start new solo dive, begin a new solo dive, start a solo dive at a dive site. Enter a dive site ID to explore a region. Huh, wait, what? Oh, interesting. Wonder how we get dive site IDs. Enter a dive site ID to explore a region. No idea. All right, so this is the meat and potatoes of this game. So, let's see. Focus on creatures. Press and hold L to begin scanning any creature in front of you. Creatures you scan will be marked. You can let go of L to observe any creatures you scan. Okay. Returning to the main menu. You can return to the main menu anytime by pressing the plus button and then choose to end dive at the bottom of the menu. What else have we got here? All right, let's get to scanning. Is that a fish? Cloudy cat shark? Wait, seems a bit small. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. Okay. Oh, we should have read it out. Damn it, I should have. Okay, I gotta remember to do.
Cat shark.
There's not a lot else going on. We might as well.
Has a fairly wide head with cat-like eyes. There is also a detailed pattern on its body. Females sometimes have bite wounds on them because, while mating, the male bites the female in order to position itself.
Wow. Wait, is that why they call it a cat shark? I thought it was like all the fish they refer to as something cat in the name. I thought it was because the whiskers. Oh, there's a photo mode as well. I totally forgot to. If you press like L2 or Z or whatever they call it in this, I think you could turn it on.
Knobsnout parrotfish. A parrotfish of a deep blue color seen in coral reefs and rocky areas. It sometimes eats zoanthids. At night, it makes a sort of sleeping bag out of mucus and sleeps under the shade of a rock. Because of the lethal palotoxin stored in its organs, anglers who catch it are advised to release it.
Not good eating, everybody. Is not good eating. All right, what did I hear? I heard meow.
Big-eye trevally, spotted. Somehow, this species evolved to develop dark white spots that look like polka dots. It has a playful personality and a slow, considered way of swimming around. It is certainly a rare big-eye trevally specimen. Big-eye.
Same. Wait, what's this? Oh, so it's worth rescanning again because you might find bigger ones. I'm scared. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, here. How'd I miss you?
Blue whale. The blue whale is known for its huge bluish-gray body. It is the largest mammal on Earth, with some over 30 meters long. The water it blows can reach as high as 10 meters, and the 60 or more ventral pleats in its throat open when it feeds.
Controller's vibrating.
It travels widely, and its call contains low-frequency wavelengths that travel well in water and allow it to communicate with other whales up to 160 kilometers away.
Wait, it just disappeared. Wow, that's an ugly fish.
Bicolor parrotfish. This fish has a mouth that resembles a parrot's beak. While mature males are a sparkling green, females are a more subdued brownish color. Meanwhile, juveniles are white with orange markings and possess a cuteness that makes them highly sought after by divers.
Really?
Red parrotfish. This omnivorous fish is found in coral reefs and reef areas with strong tides. It can be told apart from its parrotfish cousins by the lack of humps or spots on its head. While females are red, males are actually blue-green, leading some to mistakenly identify them as knobsnout parrotfish. Green humphead parrotfish. This fish, which is gray or a light blue-green, has a head that looks like a big, inflatable crown. Males of the species tussle for territory by banging their heads into one another. The imposing fish lives around rocks and reefs, and unusually, consumes living corals. It also eats algae and crustaceans.
Trying to see what's behind you.
Spiny-tooth parrotfish. The color of this small fish species varies from green to dark brown to almost gray, but it can be identified by the pink lines running from its eyes to its mouth, and the pattern of white dots on its body. There can sometimes be dark spots next to the pectoral fins. It mainly eats seaweed.
Alright, does that whale keep disappearing, or is the draw distance low? You can't go out of the water, by the way. I should have pointed out ages ago. So this is the highest they let you go. Endless Ocean 2. Was it 2? Okay, I can't remember if I played 2. One of them that you get out of water, right? I don't think there's any of that here. Oh, let's have a look at the map. Oh, so if you really want to, zone out and stuff, you can press the minus button to turn off all your UI. How do I... Oh, there you go. Return to start. Does that just warp us to the beginning area? It's a Borg cube. Yeah, if the draw distance would be was a little bit better, this would probably be a little bit more. Seems like surely we shouldn't have to be like here to see that big rock, you know?
Ocean sunfish. Easily recognized for its large, elliptical body and startled-looking face, it has no clearly defined tail fin but instead has a rounded clavus, a rudder-like fin formed from the dorsal and anal fins. It has been seen jumping above the water, as well as floating on its side. It may do this to remove parasites, which either fall off from the impact.
Oh, we've seen this before. Okay, shit, sorry, it said S. I just
Red sea bream. Pale red with light blue flecks, its coloration is thought to be connected to its environment in some way. It lives on its own, deep in the ocean, and feeds on prey such as prawns and crabs. This species holds cultural significance to some, and since prolonged sun exposure can cause visible
wait.
damage
Why
to
does it
its
hold
skin,
cultural significance?
scientists are studying ways to mitigate this danger.
Tell us about the cultural significance.
Unicorn leatherjacket. The largest of the filefish, this species can reach a total length of 75 centimeters. Its mouth is puckered and it has an extremely flat
Trying to
body.
zoom out.
Though the juvenile may have spots, these tend to fade with age. While not always the case, this species tends to form shoals.
Wait, so, makes sense. Golden tuna statue here, but on this random rock.
Japanese fluvial sculpin. This small freshwater fish has a flat head, no scales, and a protruding upper jaw. Its color is mostly
Again,
brown,
I can't do
but
nothing about
varies
this.
with
I
habitat.
can only zoom in or out, and then
Unfortunately,
that's it.
its habitat is dwindling due to development
Then
near
it just clips
rivers,
out.
and the species is in danger of becoming extinct.
I think it just became extinct in front of our eyes because I can't see it no more.
Long-spine porcupine fish. A spiny fish living in coral and rocky reefs. Like a
All the fish I'm seeing
pufferfish,
here
it
just
can
remind
swell
me
up
of.
its body, giving it the appearance of a chestnut burr. It has about 300 to 400 spines in total. In adulthood, it is often solitary and
Nintendo,
carnivorous, preying on
like Mario games.
crustaceans, mollusks, and benthic organisms.
All these iconic fish we're seeing. Yeah, yep, that's been used in a Mario game. That's been used in a Nintendo game. That's been used in a Mario game.
Black-spotted puffer. This round fish's face looks a bit like a dog's from the front. It can be gray or yellow but is always covered in black spots. When startled, it draws water into its stomach, inflating itself and making the countless tiny spines on its body stand up. Although it usually swims at a leisurely pace, it is capable of short bursts of speed when it feels threatened.
All right, that's an ugly fish.
Lagoon triggerfish. When this fish feels threatened, it has a habit of making a grunting sound. Hence, its Hawaiian name is Humuhumunukunukuapua, which
All right,
roughly
that's a nice
means
looking fish.
triggerfish with a snout like a pig. It has an aggressive temperament and will fight ferociously to protect its territory.
That shark on the left.
barramundi. This large, carnivorous fish lives mainly in freshwater. It preys on small fish and crustaceans. It has a pointed snout,
I don't
tall
know why I just
body,
want to play
and a
Sega Sea
large
Bass
bulge near
Fishing
the
now.
back. As it is similar to the Japanese lades, it was once thought to be the same species. It is strongly territorial and popular among anglers worldwide.
Again, that's probably why I want to play Sega Bass Fishing now.
Banded hound shark. This fish has a wide head and slightly rounded mouth surrounded by lobes of skin.
Gucci,
It is
Gucci, Goo.
ovoviviparous, meaning the eggs are incubated inside the mother's body. It produces around 20 young that feed on the yolk of their egg. Because it lives in changing habitats, such as shallow coastal waters, it is not overly affected by environmental change. It is often kept in aquariums because it is docile and easy to breed.
Ah, really? Interesting. All right, you could see the middle of the icon flashing, right? There must be something here.
Oscar. Among the freshwater fish of the world, this fish is one of the most popular. This is likely thanks to the wide variety of body colors and patterns that it can have. With a lifespan of 8 to 10 years, this
Damn.
fish is traded the world over because of selective breeding and active farming.
8 to 10 years? Fish don't do like they age differently to human years, right? I'm not sure, but that is, yo, that's worth. Good investment, that.
Sockeye salmon. This red-bodied fish spends a few years living in freshwater
Good
before
eating? I think so.
migrating to
Yes,
the
to this
open
one.
ocean, where it subsists on a diet of zooplankton and small fish. A sockeye salmon and a kokanee salmon are closely related,
Any like
but while a sockeye salmon will
vegetarians will be
spend
so
most
mad
of
in the
its
chat.
life in saltwater, a kokanee
Sorry, I
salmon
should stop.
prefers freshwater.
I should stop. I'm hungry. All right, let's. There must be something in here. There must be. Why are you?
Tiger-striped catfish. This bottom-dwelling, nocturnal fish stays at the bottom of the river during the day but
Why
actively
are you
swims
insulting it
around to
for?
feed at night. The coloration
Was
and
that bottom
pattern on
feeder?
its
Bottom
body
donor?
are very similar to a tiger, and its face is characterized by its beady eyes, long trailing barbels, and the way it stretches out in front. The tip of its tail fin is long and thin.
Stripes are nice.
Elephant nose fish. This fish possesses an organ in its caudal peduncle, which it uses to generate a weak electromagnetic field to
Caudal
detect food and
peduncle. That's the
obstacles in the dark muddy
word of the
waters it calls
stream.
home. The origin of its name comes from the nose-looking part of its face. This is actually part of its lower jaw. Compared to the size of its body, it has an especially large brain, and research suggests it has the highest brain-to-body oxygen use ratio of any known vertebrates.
And a cool name of its beak fin. Not beak woman. Did I say beak? Oh my god. They said beak like, so that's why I said beak. Hey, don't judge me. Caudal peduncle. Can't believe I said beak. Uh-oh.
Red-bellied piranha.
Uh-oh.
This small, dangerously carnivorous fish will eat not only fish, insects, crustaceans, and birds, but also algae and even fruit. It is timid by nature, but if it catches a scent of blood, it and other members of its species will attack its prey together. Despite its small size, this fish will pursue even tough meat with vigor.
Is that just the like in like movie trope myth, or do they can they actually bite and eat people? I don't even know. They probably didn't say it in the game because they
Giant
want to
devil
scare kids or
catfish.
something, right?
This daunting, gigantic catfish can grow to over 2 meters in length. Some cultures have given it nicknames like devil man-eating catfish or messenger of God thanks to its impressive
Okay,
size.
never mind. They probably
Its
would have,
body is a
because
yellowish
if they're talking
brown with
about
dark
devil man eating
patterns,
catfish for
and it
this
has
one,
pointed, shark-like teeth. The barbels on its face are thick and wide. In fact, they are wider than those of most other catfish.
anyway, sorry, I don't want to speak over it, but like then they wouldn't. If they're saying about like devil eating manfish, then they wouldn't like PG it out for the other for the piranha, right? So maybe piranhas don't. That's a nice fish.
Red-tail catfish. This striking catfish sports a bright red tail. It is in high demand as an aquarium fish,
I was gonna
possibly
say that
because
is
of
a
its unique
nice looking.
face. However,
No,
as it
not the
can grow to
face.
be
We talking
quite
about the
large,
body.
caring for it requires considerable work. It is called pirarara in Brazil, where it can often be found.
Can be quite large. That's why it'd be a pain. That's a catfish are ugly. That's a nice looking catfish.
Red gara. This fish has earned the nickname Dr. Fish thanks to its tendency to, upon encountering a human in water, consume any dead skin on the person's body. For this habit, and considering that it is able to survive in waters as warm as 37 degrees Celsius, this fish has even been employed in hot springs. Fortunately for the person involved, this fish does not have any teeth and instead consumes its food using a suction cup-like mouth.
Don't wouldn't that's like relaxing to do, right? They used to do that with what they called slug leech. What am I thinking of? But isn't it like dangerous? Like when you go on holiday, they say that you shouldn't do it because you can get like if the other person that what is the other person who's done it before, you can get like TB and like other blood diseases, right? Sure, I read something.
Piraiba catfish. This giant freshwater catfish has black spots, which fade as it grows, along its body, as well as long barbels. Unlike other catfish, which tend to have large, rounded bodies, this species has a relatively sleek body shape. It is a fierce carnivore that prefers to live in flowing waters.
But yet stuck in this cave. Okay. Well done, devs.
Coliba. This fish is believed to have existed since the Devonian period, and to have remained largely physically the same from then until the modern era. It looks vaguely like a dinosaur. The many, pointed dorsal fins on its back reinforce this appearance, and could be considered a living fossil.
Totally lost. Alright, where are we on that map? Hold on. You didn't know this game was secret Metroidvania. What is that? What is that?
Diplocolus. This amphibian, with a body length somewhere between 60 and 90 centimeters, lived during the Permian period. Its head looked somewhat like a boomerang, although this feature was not present in juveniles of the species. It had upward-facing eyes and small, fine teeth, suggesting that this creature lived primarily a benthic life.
Huh. Okay, so they're not gonna show just current like fish species. Is like you. Oh, that actually makes things like very interesting. I wonder what we're gonna see then. I was like, wait, what is that? Again, I know we haven't explored a lot of like underground, and a lot of fish do look very alien like, but that looked like from another time and place.
Smallmouth bass. This freshwater fish is just as popular as its largemouth cousin among bass anglers.
All right, we don't. Do we need
It
to
is
hear this about Bash?
carnivorous and
I'm so
preys on a
glad that they read
variety of
this out.
small fish and crustaceans,
I didn't check the
which can
download
have
size.
big
I think it's like
effects on the
6
ecosystem.
gig.
While the largemouth bass prefers warm, still water, this species can adapt and
I
invade
remember
cold
looking at it
and
while it was
flowing
downloading, but I
waters.
didn't. 6.7 gig. When I said I didn't check the down, I mean I can't remember. I didn't double check the download size before starting stream. My apologies.
Tench. This species lives mainly in still waters where plants grow, rather than in watersheds, and tends to be relatively inactive compared to other fish. Its body, which is olive green on the dorsal side and yellow on the ventral side, is coated in a slimy mucus, much like an eel. Oscar. A rainbow snakehead. This snakehead has mottled patterns of bright colors. Its largest specimens are about 20 centimeters long, and it is fairly sturdy, making it a popular aquarium fish that is easy to raise. It is carnivorous, and the adult is territorial. Like the northern snakehead and betta, it can breathe air. Giant freshwater stingray. This fish is the largest freshwater stingray in the world, with some measuring over 4 meters in length and weighing in at over 300 kilograms. It uses its ampullae of Lorenzini, which sense weak electrical currents, to detect prey, and can attack its prey or defend itself using the venomous stinger in its tail, though it does not actively attack people. Unfortunately, as it is used for a variety of purposes, it is on the brink of extinction.
I mean, it doesn't attack people, but like that was that famous. What's his? I can't remember his name now. It's been so long. It killed him, right? That. I mean, it's famous in UK, so I don't know if anybody else can get the reference,
Freshwater
even what I'm
butterfly
talking about.
fish. This fish has well-developed pectoral fins that can be used to glide over the surface of the water when it is seeking prey or trying to avoid danger. Visually,
What
the
was his name?
fins give the impression of butterfly wings. It also possesses air sacs, which are lined with
Australian
capillary
crocodile
vessels and
wrangler.
allow the fish to breathe oxygenated air.
Go somewhere new. Oh, hello. Hello. We go down? Oh, we can. Hold on. Hold on. I saw something there. What is that?
Lady Dorothea. A mutated sturgeon that has become the stuff of legend in some waters. It is estimated to be over 100 years old, but little else is known about this rarely sighted specimen. Caviar made from sturgeon eggs is widely considered a delicacy, putting this and other sturgeon species at risk of exploitation and other threats.
Wait, is this 100 years old? What is legit? Okay.
Henodus. This placodont lived in the late Triassic period. It lived in fresh and brackish waters, like shallow lakes. It was likely an herbivore, and ate by scraping plants from lake bottoms. Despite its shell, it was not closely related to turtles, but a member of the plesiosaur order. Its most distinctive feature was having a single tooth on the right and left sides of its mouth, along with its sharp, beak-like jaws.
I do like that they do that though. That's like, it's like fascinating.
Great white shark. It feeds on large fish and marine mammals, and its sharp teeth with serrated edges can easily bite through the flesh of its prey. This is a dangerous animal that sometimes attacks humans, but it does not target them specifically. Any attacks are likely to be a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah. I seen the movie. Sure, mistaken identity.
Swordfish. A large species of marlin, this fish has adapted to living in deep water. It is known to dive as deep as 600 meters during the day, though it will remain near the surface at night. It possesses an aggressive temperament and has been seen charging whales, sharks, and even boats.
Really interesting. All right, we're getting some nice, cool fish out here. Actually, we should have gone out away from the rocks ages ago. Dolphin? What is this? What is this? What kind of color is that for a dolphin? Oh, it's orca. Okay.
Orca, white. The orca is known to hunt marine mammals, its staple food, in groups with other orca, and there is a possibility that this indicates social characteristics within the species.
Wait,
This
I've never.
particular orca has had its coloration reversed compared to normal. The parts that are black on others are white on this one, and normally white parts are black. The cause of this mutation is unknown.
Huh? Is that? I don't know if they video gamed that out. It's like orcas could legit be white. I didn't know that.
Spotted knifejaw.
My
As a
God,
juvenile,
that would
this
like
fish has a
haunt your
coarse pattern on
nightmares.
its body, but as it matures, the spots become finer, like a leopard's. Its body also becomes taller, and its mouth more oblong. The fish is a carnivore, using its beak-like mouth to chomp into animals like crustaceans,
Yeah,
sea
you're not
urchins,
helping.
and mollusks. Luna lionfish. Large, long dorsal and pectoral fins let this fish move gracefully through the water. However, these fins are venomous and
It's just
extremely
clipping. The
dangerous
camera's just
even if
clipping on
brushed
everything.
against. Thanks to the intense pain they cause, this fish is a feared sight in the water.
Interesting.
Bigfin reef squid. This species typically lives in deep waters, though it has been known to come into shallow waters during spawning season. It swims by wiggling the semicircular, transparent fins on its body, and observes its surroundings with its small, shiny eyes. These eyes, covered with a protective membrane, offer a wide field of view and allow this creature to spot potential predators from almost any direction.
All right, let's see if we've unlocked that last story mission. If not, I think it's... Again, still no idea what that's referring to. Surely we scanned 500 now. And we have. All right, let's have a look at this last chapter.
I am Sarah, your survey, exploration, and research assistant AI, and I'm here to support you both for today's dive. Early this morning, we received an emergency transmission from HQ. A large population of crown of thorns starfish was reported in the area. That is what concerns HQ. You've been tasked with investigating the problem. Please scan 10 starfish each so HQ can learn how to resolve the situation.
Okay. Bad starfish.
You found one. Crown of thorns starfish. This starfish both lives in and preys on coral reefs. It has periodic population spikes that can seriously endanger local ecologies as reefs are destroyed. The starfish has few predators, at least in part because of its venomous spines, which are quite dangerous.
I actually want to watch find a YouTube video of starfish eating coral reef. I didn't know that.
You scanned 10 crown of thorns starfish. Well done. It's not uncommon for HQ to inform us about a mission while we're in the middle of a dive, like they did today. For example, when HQ detects that there is an unusual creature in your area, a search and scan mission will be initiated. When you receive one of these missions, be sure to check your map so you can find the life form and collect data on it.
The way it said life form, like we're gonna find alien underneath the sea.
These
Sharks, we
appear
got
to
sharks.
be tiger sharks, an aggressive and highly omnivorous species.
The people ears, great.
Marine animals in this area are quite sedate. There's little risk they will attack you. The light has a calming effect on them.
I know, but I don't understand how scary it is. But you don't understand how scary it is. They don't eat software. What's in there?
They went away. I'll send HQ the data you gathered so that they can address the situation. Thanks very much for your hard work today.
Do you reckon it lets us do like 5 more chapters, or is it gonna say scan? 500 more. It's probably 500 a chapter, 500 a chapter, right? Let's see. We won't do the next one anyway. I think I'm ready to give some thoughts on this. Final thoughts. Oh wait, hold up. Oh wow, okay, it is. Damn, they really are locking it in. All right, hold on. Let's go to logs. I want to see if we can get like a rough idea of how many fish we will see. I mean, it's pretty big. It's not like crazy though, right? So yeah, how long we playing? Like 2.5, 3 hours. Ready to give some final thoughts on this. So performance-wise, it's a shame that the draw distance is so low, because that kind of hinders your exploration. Because you need, like, even big rocks, you need them to be literally right in front of your face before they pop in and you know what's going on. So that really hinders the gameplay. Like, again, even if all you're gonna do is like dive and just look for fish, fine, but like that takes away from the core aspect of it, so that's a shame. I do like that they're adding in like records from fossils and then making fish out of those prehistoric, if that's the right term, marine life, right? That's kind of cool. Yeah, but it is very sparse. That's what you've probably read online and probably seen by now, because by the time you see this video, it's probably be out for a week. And I think I agree with that. It has got that multiplayer option, but like I don't know. I just feel like I want to do this solo because it's more cool. There is like an event coming, as you can see the date on there on the right. But you know, I wonder if they do more like that and it adds more content to the game and like different ways to explore. But at its core, it is just, you know, sit back, chill, and you know, just scan fish, really. Like, compared to the last games, I think they had more things to do, right? So that's a bit of a shame. The only other performance thing I saw was like sometimes the camera gets really stuck when you're looking at a fish, so you don't always get a good angle on it. I do like it reads out like Mass Effect 2 style, like it reads out the description they've gave for the fish, right? So, you know, it's if you're looking for something like very different, like you're like I was saying, you're for the name of it now, the Pokemon game where you take pictures. Wow, mind blocking right at the end. Like that style of game, and you're like know what you're coming into, like there's not going to be air quotes loads of gamey elements, then it might be for you. But then, you know, the only other criticism would still be here though, if this is like a 40 pound game, even for something very different, may not, like, maybe this is not for your like traditional style game where you give this to, you know, just like for somebody else who like doesn't really game traditionally in your household, and they can get more enjoyment out of this. It's still, the crux of it would be though, like, you know, like maybe that 40 pound asking price is a little bit too much. Maybe like, it's like, considering this has the online component, that's the big thing they introduced in this one, right? Maybe this would have been better as part of Nintendo Switch Online or something, because they've done things like that where you get certain games if you have a subscription. Like, I could see this being a part of that package, and then it be like way more better value. But like, you know, maybe half this value, I think it would probably be a little bit more worth it. So it's just like, you know, like content wise, I feel this is where this probably is lacking, because obviously you know what this is when you're coming into it. But even for that though, especially when you compare it to the last two games, there was a lot more to do. Well, not a lot more, but more to do, you know. So it'd be interesting. They're not going to tell us this. I wonder how long this has been in development. Again, it's the same dev who made the last two games. So it's like strange that they would cut down on things to do. So, you know, maybe if you could pick this up a little bit cheaper, if you like see what happens with it, with the, like, it's an interesting idea that they added the online component in. But again, like a game like this, I just want to put my feet up and just relax. The information that is packed in there for the fish is very cool to do. I was enjoying it, but again, this would probably be a shorter look than we usually do, because, like, you know, you're just doing, it's not much for me to show off, you know, like 20 minutes you get the gist of what this game is, right? So there's not really anything to show off and understand. So there you have it. Once again, full disclosure, code for the game was provided by the publisher. We have a shorter video that goes up on YouTube. Longer video will be up on Twitch. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Did you play all the games? Looking forward to this one? You picking it up? You waiting for that sale? Drop a like if you like this video. Follow and subscribe depending on the platforms you're watching. Turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos drop. And other than that, I think we're gonna call it with this one. Thanks for tuning in. We never did find Nemo, by the way. Much love. Peace.